Hey guys, we are back for round 4. This hand isn't great, but we get to do everything we want. We're a mountain away from. I'll keep it. We're on the draw. It's a risky one, but we're trying to figure out what kind of hands we can keep with this deck. Well, it's a land, so it's something we want. It's not a good draw. Alright. I have no idea what's going on. He could be mono blue prism. He could be he could also be the Flyers deck that's kind of screwed. We're gonna play this infiltrator at the end of turn. Woohoo! Let's get in for 2. Oh, he is definitely that the prism deck, which is fine, because he. So Fevered Visions is insane against them, but I also want to have mana up for his Jace's Sanctum, because if you counter their Ring and their Sanctum, I don't think they can win. I think it's better just to play our Fevered Visions, because it is pressure that is not weak to his Hydro Lashes, and we can't just hope that he has the Sanctum. Yeah. See, obviously we would want to leave mana up for Sanctum, but if he didn't have Sanctum, then that was a really bad line. But here he is having it. So let's get in for 2. Draw a card. Probably play another Infiltrator. Maybe Clash of Wills something. If he taps out for a Pour Over the Pages, that'd be nice for us. I think that card only costs 5 though. He could have Pour Over the Pages negate, I guess. That'd be pretty bad for us. Days Undoing, eh? Let's see. I think it'd be better for us to play 2 2-1s now, because he's going to draw 7, his turn's going to end, he's going to get a 14, and we're going to have 6 power in play. So he has to find answers super quick. So I actually like that a lot. Yep, play this too. Ooh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Okay. We are getting got. There that is. Alright. Drew 7 cards, not 1 land. I want to leave up Counterspell as well as Rattle Chains. And I do want to start Firecrafting him soon. But for now, we're just going to discard this Impulse, 1, to get closer to Spell Mastery, and 2, because I don't think he plays a creature in his main deck. There we go. 8th card. Oh man, 1 more. Want to get the Spell Mastery immediately, or discard 1 of these chains? So I think we'll counter a big spell if he has one. Or that. Oh, I don't think I can counter that though. That would be, I can Clash it for 3, or I can Spell Shrivel it and he can pay the 4. Hmm. Alright, yep, nothing I can do. That deck is also really hard to play on Magic Online. I've played against it in the past, and two of the times I've won was them just running out of time on the clock. We are a little bit farther back on the clock right now, but all the scrying he has to do definitely eats up a lot of his time. And we're going to play this thing. If he has another Gulf and Shores, it's fine. He didn't have it. I bet he has a Hydro Lash, though. Alright, and I think this is worth, I think this is definitely worth countering. Clash of Wills is probably better to spend here. Spell Shrivel will exile it, and he does have a lot of things that shuffle his yard back in. But this Clash of Wills is going to get worse with time, and the Spell Shrivel is, well, I guess they'll both get worse with time. I guess I'll Spell Shrivel it. Maybe I talk myself into it. Don't have negate. Alright. Yeah, this is like the only way we're gonna win. It's like get damage in, because in the long game he'll start chaining time walks. And I think what I have to do with these Firecrafts is just have a turn where I just deal 8 damage to him with them. How many lands do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th. Alright, if I draw a red source, that would be preferred. Ooh, that's pretty bad for us. Also, bad for us. Alright. Thankfully, those Part the Water Veils exile themselves. So he gains 2 life, and the Fevered Visions knocks him back down. Keeps him at 12. Do you have another one? With Awaken. Alright. Does he have the other 2 as well? That'd be pretty good. We are drawing him cards as well. Alright, 6 me. He has 2 Part the Water Veils left in his deck, which would both be good. If he has both of them, I will go to 1, and I'll be unable to use my Exquisite Firecrafts. Alright, Basic Mountain. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Well, he definitely has a Hydro Lash, but I can't see myself blocking. Can I counter this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 5 mana up, and I can do it for 5. So no, I cannot. Trying to debate if I want to cast one of these firecrafts now. Just leave up like Clash of Wills for whatever he does that like matters. I don't know if they play main deck counterspells. I hope he doesn't. Well, I know he plays like Clash of Wills, and he probably plays Spell Shovel. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it. If we draw like another one, then we would really have wanted to have casted one of these. Castigator, okay. So like if we didn't cast the Firecraft that turn, we would have had this really clunky hand of 2 Firecrafts Castigator. We don't have to flash in the Infiltrator as a blocker just yet. Let him hit us to 7. Another Jace's Sanctum. P good. Where's my Echoing Truth? So something we could do, he's scrying to the top, and with Infiltrator, with the flavor text on this card, we can remove it if we think it's like a card that matters. I don't know if it would be just better. Alright, so if we untap, we can deal 8. No, because he needs to like have Time Walk, and I'll just counter the Time Walk. Time Walk costs 6, so he has 4 and 2 Sanctums, so if it's exactly Time Walk, then it'll be fine. And cast the Infiltrator here. Oh, he might have Engulfing Shores. How many of those does he cast? None with this current hand. He has 4 left in his deck in hand, I guess is what I want to say. Yeah, I'm just going to cast this now, entice him to tap out. Well, we're going to cast one of these here Castigators. He does have 9 islands to bounce the Castigator, which is kind of unfortunate for us. Might have another Hydro Lash. Probably should have considered this turn a little bit more. See, Hydro Lash is to 14. We could have clashed it, still dealt 6, him down to 8. Yeah, still enough. That's enough. Does this thing count for pain lands as well? Because if it does, that'd be unfortunate. Source would deal damage to you. It deals double that damage. Deals 1 damage to you. Well, if I'm not just dead right now, I'll check that interaction and then concede because I've I don't want to say misplayed, but I don't think I played correct. I know, Kitty. It was terrible. Alright. Yeah, that does deal 2. Alrighty. Let's go to the side. Bring in these dispels. Bring in these negates. They have cards like Thing and Ice and Jace in the sideboard. But I don't think it's worth bringing in Roast. Cards that are bad, these Fire Impulse. If he shows us like Thing and Ice, like maybe, but I don't know. All these cards are probably fine. Ship. Even if we played correctly, I think the only thing I would change about my play was maybe I should have left up the 3 mana to counter his first Jace's Sanctum instead of casting my favorite visions. Opponent taking a minute to sideboard because probably not the everyday deck. Although this morning I did wake up and read a bunch of articles about this deck. It's funny how like you think you stumble on something and you're like, oh man, my friend told me about this sweet deck. It's probably dope. And then like you read like 5 articles about it within like the next 2 days, and you're just like, oh, there it is. It's out there. And it's just cool how much the internet has changed Magic. Like Jerry T's Dark Depths deck from Extended, I don't know if that deck would have been the low-key best deck as long as it was. Because, like, the internet was around back then, but it was just not, like, what it is now. This hand's fine. Yeah, we'd like to draw more lands, but we can technically cast... Well, we can cast almost every spell in our deck, or in our hand. This time we'll leave with Shivan Reef because there's no point in bluffing Fire Impulse. I'd rather just bluff the Annul that I don't have. Island would have been nice there, but, beggars and choosers. I think I just counter this. It's just something that he's doing. And then, like, next turn I play him more face down and hold that up. It kind of changes things. If it was like his turn forward, he had Jason Sanctum up, I would say that. But as this is, I still think this is a better play. I do want to have something in play beating him down because he does have the ring in play. The ring. If he Hydro Lashes, I'm just going to let it happen. Alright. I don't think I'm going to make the mistake of playing Fever Visions this time. I think it might be a card you play a little bit later in the game. Still stinks we only have 1 blue source, but yeah, it's fine for now. Oh, we're definitely going to counter that. Wait. Use my Morph. Because this Clash of Wills might be better later. Yeah, like I could Firecraft here, but I'd much rather play an Infiltrator and leave up Clash of Wills for his turn. To make him pay 2 mana. Do you have Dispel? Nope. That's pretty lucky. We are playing correct as well. Like, if we, like, have tapped out for fever visions at any point, I think we got ran over. Man, he has a lot of these. Good thing we have a lot of these. Maybe he has negate here. Or his own Clash of Wills. Oh, his own Clash of Wills wouldn't be enough. But negate would be. Yeah, there it is. Okay. As it stands, we can hit him for 5 and 4, so 9. So he's dead. If he doesn't do anything else. Feels like the nagging thoughts for the Wombo combo here. He goes to 1. But if he has actual nothing, I think I kill him. If I draw a basic land, or really any untapped source, I can essentially kill him with Firecraft Fever Visions. Because he's got a lot of cards in hand. Still waiting on his discard, though. Maybe he wants to madness his nagging thoughts. Oh, another ring. Okay. I mean, it's a land. Not the one we want, but it is a painless blue source. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lands in play. I think the time walk costs 9 to awaken. I'm gonna look up real quick. Part the water veil. MTG, I guess. I keep forgetting that the whole world isn't Magic. Alright, the awakening costs 9, so he has 7. And if he draws a land, he can cast 1, and then he can awaken another one. But that's if he has exactly 2, and he has to keep drawing them. I like firecrafting him here. Yep. Make him have like an anticipate to stay alive. Negates to gain a life. Best negate. Yep, that's 1 part the water veil. And anticipate. Those are your 2 cards. So this needs to hit another part the water veil, and that one needs to hit more part the water veils off the top. So I'm not going to do anything at the end of this turn because he has another one. Another anticipate. So he's at 4. So if he has 1 more spell, he's still dead to like what's in play. I guess he could also be looking for like a Hydro Lash. It's to the point where this Fevered Visions might not be worth the points of damage anymore. Pour over pages. Okay. So we could have Hydro Lash here. combo deck. Alright. So he's going to 6, so I think I just flash in this Dimensional Infiltrator at the end of his turn and kill him. Pay a life. Oh, 6 points of damage to myself with that thing. I can also animate this Femoral. I think I'm just going to attack with these guys. With these guys. Alright, he's dead. Next game. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I'd change. He didn't show me any creatures. Still like all my counter spells, even on the draw. Fevered Visions wasn't great that game, but I think if I played the game differently, it would have been better. But we went with a different line, with a different 3 CMC spell to play there. I think the deck's fine. I think we're fine. Whistle, whistle. Killmaster P, considering if he wants to be on the P or the D player draw. That sounded bad. I'll stop this this freestyling. While this hand has a lot of the things we want, oddly, no, I can't. 5 lands is just too many. This hand's much better. I'm gonna bottom this, but only because I think we'll draw more lands by the time we need more lands. Ring, ring, of course. Alright, pretty sure we bottomed that. Yep, we did, but drew it anyway. Destined to have it. Or Motobug, you know, who knows. Alright, I think I want to play this this Stratus Dancer face up. I think it's going to be a while before it's like relevant as a face down creature. And I think that's more of a if you draw it later kind of thing. Its value as a beater right now is pretty high. Our opponent playing a lot of those. Let's get in for this 2. Maybe like Fever Visions is good here. Maybe he has Negate. Maybe he just has Anticipate because he hasn't had any setup. If he has Negate, I'd rather him counter my Firecraft. He has nothing. Wow. I don't know if I want to give him cards with this Fevered Vision now. He might have the Unsummon, I guess. Yeah, we're going to play the Fevered Visions. Draw some cards, draw him some cards. Try to help our opponent out, get him out of the situation he's in. Maybe he just got like 10 islands in hand, who knows. That's going to be pretty good for us. Alright, let's get in for some damage. So there's a cool interaction here. If I Firecraft him and he does something to counter it, and I negate it, then it doesn't matter if my negate resolves or not, because I have spell mastery, because that negate would be in the yard. Kelly's resolution. He's at 4. Alright, so we're just going to negate whatever he does. I don't know if that'll be enough. Oh, it will be, because it'll bounce our thing. I'm okay with just like leaving mana up to counter whatever he does on his turn. We could also have like drawn a flash creature there. If he has a time walk here, that'd be great for us. Ooh yeah. Negate your time walk. That feels great. Let's see. I can attack for 5 mana, put him to 2. Then I couldn't Firecraft him. I can play my Stratostancer face down. And leave mana up. I think that's what I'm going to do. Leave Rattle Chains up is what I meant. Good thing about Stratostancer's ability, if he does have like a negate or a dispel or a Clash of Wills, if he draws it or anything, he can't like dispel our thing. Alright. I think we win here. He's going to do something, we're going to flip up and try to stop him from doing something. There it is. Good game. Alright, be back soon for the next one.